big wave of Bitcoin buying is coming in the next 45 days. The question is, will you be ready? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, and man, it's a good position right now to be in Bitcoin, even if you just don't have any leverage positions, just long as you have some Bitcoin. And you really, if you're buying Bitcoin for the long term, you're not buying it for the short term, you don't really care so much. It's nice to see this thing go up, but you shouldn't make it a big deal other than, hey, you know what? This is more confirmation to get more people in and get them out of the matrix of debt and death slavery of our current financial system. And yeah, this is the most exciting thing about the price rising constantly, is that means more people come in to say, what's going on over there? Why does that keep going up every 4 years? Why? Because it is an asset that's fixed in supply that can't be stolen from you by your government saying, hey, you know what? You owe us a bunch of money. Yeah, I think you say you could prove that it's not true, but I'm going to take it anyways. That is what your government can do to you. And that ends with Bitcoin, right? Where you are in control of your money. And unfortunately, because it's a new type of asset and a new kind of product for humanity to use, it's going to take a little bit of a learning curve. But once you get into this, right, and many people will get into this, they will be buying it on a massive scale. Though, if you have an IQ greater than room temperature, right, you will figure out, wait a second here. Hey, I need to disturb you for a second because I'm going to be doing a course on how to buy Bitcoin, how to use Bitcoin, how to use a wallet, how to use a hardware wallet, how to basically store Bitcoin for the long term. Because we all know that it's going to be the money. You need to have this. Very happy to help you guys. I can transfer that wealth to anyone, and it's limited in supply. So that means if I've got it, no one else can create more of it. Like they can create more dollars, and so as more people save it and save it for longer, that means it's going to go up in more value. That means, wait a second, maybe I should save in that. Duh. Yeah. And it is difficult for people to understand and to make a change in what they were doing, especially when what they're doing is working. Those people are called laggards. They will not change until the very end. So, right, if we look at adoption curve, there's certain people that just will not change. Warren Buffett will not change till the very, very end. But you're not like them. You're going to change your life, and you'll be able to use Bitcoin right until you die without changing a goddamn thing. Why? Because it is the most secure asset you can hold. It's the only one that's truly, what's it called? Quantum computer resistant. Well, you can set it up that way by not using the same address over and over again. Anyways, with that said, let's get on to this chart. Right, the wave of buying is coming, but like I said, this was a dangerous position to get in if you wanted to get in here, and I was right. Boom. Right, especially when we know, right? We know that there's a gap. It was like, can it go higher? Yes, but will it? No. Odds are against you that it would, and that's what happened. Boom, came back down. So always play with the odds, right? When you're trading, right? Even if there's a few percentage possibilities of something the opposite happening, you have to just, suck it up if the opposite happens and just, live with it. But this is interesting. Let's see if it breaks down. There's a lot of support here. right? You can see that a lot of touch points, right? That indicates that this could hold and we can continue rising higher, but it doesn't always work out that way. So with that said, what's the trade? Well, we're going to have to wait until it breaks down, right? We're going to wait for the actual trade. I think we'll wait until it breaks down to the 17.5, and then we'll take a long, right? Take a nice long on that one, on the 17.5, right? Oh, look at that. Well, we could probably just wait for the, just below the, right about here, 17.3, 17, just for the jump off point, last jump off point. So that's a nice one. And let's just do a, right here, 2% loss. No chance of that practically happening to us right now. And boom, we could do a 2-to-1 right back up to the top here, right? And that's something you could probably ride for the long term, right? If you want to, right? Because there's lots of buying coming in. That's coming. It's coming. There's no if it's coming. There's no, well, maybe it comes. No, it's coming in 45 days, right? In the next 45 days, there's a monster amount of buying coming in. Don't believe me? Wait. We'll wait and see who's right in the next 45 days. Okay, Solana, it hit the top of the these are called parking garages for those who missed it, right? I set up these parking garages a while ago, and you can see they're pretty much accurate, right? Maybe the actual points are a little bit off. Let's see if we drag this one up a little bit more, then it would be, yeah, there we go, right here, right about that level there. There we go. Would make it more accurate. That is just slightly off, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be absolutely accurate with the parking garage, but you can see it's generally in that area. So there you go. We double topped the parking garage and melted down. Boom. And yeah, this is a good way to decide on whether you want to take a trade, right? To use parking garages, but it's basically levels that the market just draws out automatically. And you can see that there's going to be another one up here, right? Let's see how it plays out over time. Ethereum, man, maybe I should do some parking garages for Ethereum. Okay, there we go. So I had to get rid of those messages, but as you can see, wow, it is powering up heavy. But let's see here. Can we come up with a nice parking garages? And probably not on a daily. Need it on the lower time frames. But let's start with this one. And yeah, let's do this. Yeah, right there. There it is. Let's just see if this is anything. We don't know. I don't know. I haven't done it. But let's just test it out. Interesting. Oh. I did not design parking garages, okay? I know it's ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous how the market trades within these bands. That line was not there. It was just there for support, resistance line, and it was not there to mark out the parking garage. So we can mark out, let's mark up the next parking garage. Damn. Let's see if it does anything there. Let's see if this, oh, holy smokes. Damn, G. The market is redonkulous. Wow. Yeah, it is like that. There you go. So the next one, right now that we're out of that parking garage, is, let's see here. This up here, right here. 4,700. Boom. Damn. The market's good. There's your target. Right, we might retest the lower level of the parking garage, which is the $4,050, and then head over to the 4,737. Boom, crazy, right? That's how it is with charts and stuff like that. So it's amazing how all these things they just line up, and this is how you make trades and make some money in the market. So if you're interested in trading, you could do so at buybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. And yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace.